Where's your keys?
That's comfortable.
Take the battery out.
Anybody got any idea why we just do that? I have no idea.
I'll show you why. Yep. It's missing the bow tie up here in the front.
There's just so much horsepower going on here that, you know, you have to have other little issues that they can't just...
It's just warning you, saying, hey,
right.
got all this power.
Right.
Come on and drive me.
Be careful. Morning, Rob.
Oh, I'm wide awake now. So what do we got going on today here? What are you doing?
Well,
Where we at?
I'm getting the rear tubs attached. So I made this here.
Let me see if I can see it.
Can you see that? I made this on both sides, and I just finished welding it in. Obviously, this doesn't go there. This is there we go. So now I guess got to finish this down here. This piece is just temporary. I just put that in to hold it in place, keep that back edge straight. So I'm gonna sand the wood. I'm gonna use the grinder to sand right up to the piece of metal because that piece of metal is straight. The same distance from here to here, all the way. Well, the other side's separate, but then I put that. I forgot to weld. Idiot.
That happens.
Then I just gotta bring the metal down to here, and I'll spot weld it like that. Plug weld it right through that tube there, and that'll hold that whole back of the tub up nice and strong all the way to the back of this corner here. Just I'll put a flange on that as well.
Well, speaking of tubs, since that's what we're looking at and nobody else knows, let's see what they look like.
I love it.
So this is what you've been working on all this week since the last update?
Yep.
And
I got them made and in. Obviously, those are just there to keep it flat. So all of that comes out as well as this. So the walkthrough here, like I said, it's not that bad at all. But I got it all sealed up. Check out back there. All these panels I made. So
look at that.
There's no more holes besides where the back of the tub's going to attach, which will be done here this morning. Start working on the front part, but the tub look awesome. Looks really cool.
So I saw somebody today posting on the badass classic Winnebago. What is it?
Something like that.
You don't even know. The badass classic Winnebagos.
Vintage RVs.
I think that's what it is. Anyway, they posted up an interior shot. They gutted it, and it's like, wow, it's got floors.
I'm almost back to that.
So,
come on.
Anyway, if you want to check out that, that's a Facebook forum where Brian has started a little while ago. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, lots of cool stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is coming out really, really, really good.
Magnets?
That was to hold those panels in place while I tacked them in. It's hard to weld near a magnet, though. Particularly that magnet, because that one is really, really powerful.
Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes it's not a big deal. Sometimes it'll just really mess your weld up.
Yeah.
And no fires? I mean,
I didn't get anything on fire yet. I was surprised. I've been checking very frequently. As a matter of fact.
I've heard of motorhomes burning down. Just
it happens.
Just saying.
I'm not gonna have that happen.
So, yeah, the tubs look really good.
It came out sweet. It's like 34-inch from end to end, and the tires will be like. Did you fall?
That's me. It's like. I didn't know if there was anything behind me. I didn't know there was a floor there.
Of course there is.
It's like an obstacle course.
Yeah, I've almost tripped over these about 100 times. So I'm hoping I can get them out today. I should be able to. 'Cause I'm almost done with the back here. I can figure this piece in the front I already got kind of set up. You see, this piece here is 1/8 inch, and it's bent, so it goes like that, and then it goes up behind it. And I spot welded it before I even put it in, so I'll weld it here, and that, like, this whole front is rigid. I just basically need to attach this end, and then I'm gonna bring the floor down. You can follow that line right there. So the floor will come down into here, and maybe like this. I don't know. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Still figuring out as you go. It looks like you're going to be able to keep some wood in here, and instead of all metal, which some people suggested, using all metal.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I don't want to take the floor out because I'm pretty sure if I take the floor out, those sides will fall off. So I got to leave some of it.
Take a little out, put a little back in.
Yeah. I'm done taking things out, I think. I mean, if I bring this up to here, I can cut that whole section out here. So. But I think that's how it's going to go. It's hard to say. It's confusing when you start looking at it, but I don't know. This had to be like that for where the edge of the frame was and the cylinder sticking through, which looks really cool from underneath. Not that anybody will ever get to see that. But
well, we'll give them pictures and videos.
Pictures.
Hey, you got a second to kind of show them how you built these tubs?
Yeah.
I mean, I know you're a busy guy here trying to get this done, but I mean, they're really cool, and it really just looks like a 55-gallon drum, but it's not.
No,
it's actually much bigger than that.
Yep.
And it'd just be kind of cool to see how you roll that around.
I'll show you. I got the tools still out, so. Okay, so basically what I did when I made the tubs, I made them as big as I could. This is a 48-inch brake, but I squeezed it from end to end so it overhung a little bit like that. And I just bent a 1/2-inch flange on either side of the long piece that I made for the tubs, so it looked like a big C channel like that when it was done, but obviously wider. So just put a little 1/2-inch flange like that. Actually, I think they put the tools away. I'll grab the shrinker and I'll show you how that. But yeah, if you look real close inside here, it's got, those are like serrated, and when they push together, these ones push and squeeze together like that as it goes together. And there's a stretcher that does exactly the same thing, but when you squish it together, they pull apart. So when you screw up and you go too much, you just use the stretcher and
switch your tool.
It's hard to mess this up. I just bolt it down to the table. And the other one had a flange on both sides, so it was here, and then actually I had to get Lewis to help me because I couldn't manhandle the whole tub up in here by myself.
So did you shrink a little bit on one side and switch to the other side, back and forth, just to keep it round?
Right.
And did you have to lay it out, or you just kind of?
I drew. It's right. Actually, it's right there. See the drawing on the ground?
Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
There it is. It's almost like I know how this works.
You can see when you push this, watch right there, it just gets squished together. Keep doing this back and forth till you get any radius you want. You can get a real tight radius with it, actually. It makes it look nice and clean.
Yeah, I know we've done this in some of our other VW fab videos.
Right.
I don't remember which one. Maybe the single cab that went up
last
year again.
The back window, yeah. But you can see, puts a nice, and then we got this. If you guys are doing sheet metal, you need this one here. I don't know who makes this thing, but man, it is awesome. It's a hole punch. You stick it in there and pop it. It pops a hole, 3/16 hole, perfect for spot welding. So I laid all the holes out so they were the same distance. So it's a nice pattern. But
do you have air? Let's see it. Come on.
See that air. This is not. We had the Harbor Freight one. Didn't really work very well, but this thing here, man, it just pops holes like butter, and it wasn't that expensive. I think we got off of Amazon.
Look at that. You didn't even lay that out, and it's almost perfect.
Pretty good. that one there was a little closer to the edge, so
That's right.
Like
that's another awesome. Awesome tool to have.
This side actually does a offset flange. Never really use it. I have a bead roller if we ever need to do that. But
so if you need to lay 2 pieces of metal over top of each other, and
kind of does that little jobby thing, so you can lay your next piece on top of it.
Yep,
pretty cool. Never used that part, but if I ever needed to, I could.
So it looks like those tubs only took you about 10 minutes because that was real easy.
Exactly. Another 10 minutes of welding.
All right. Well, another update in the books.
Yep.
This thing is rolling right along.
Hopefully I'll get the front of the tubs at least attached in today, and I can get all those braces out today. That's where I'm hoping to be, at least that far.
And I will try to. I thought you had something in your hands. Just dirt.
Just dirt.
So I will try to get over here one of these days while you're actually building these things. I just you're moving so fast, I can't keep up.
That's right.
And
keep up.
We'll keep these updates coming.
I'll just drive it over next week. How about that?
Yeah, that'd be great. It's only across the street, so it'd be an easy one. You could push it if you had to.
Yeah, you can push me around the parking lot maybe later tonight. That would be fun.
All right. I always get a shot of these on the way. I don't know why.